In this video, we're going to show you how to correctly grease your car. Let's get to it. Greasing your suspension and steering components is an important part of your car's maintenance, which reduces wear and increases its life expectancy. Most modern cars don't have grease points anymore, so we're going to demonstrate this on our Jeep, which has several grease points. This will give you an idea where you can usually find them. Unless you have a Jeep or truck that's high off the ground, you probably need to lift your car first to reach the grease points. We've got a separate video on how to safely lift your car, which we'll link in the description below, so make sure to check it out. Then turn your wheel to the outside of the side you're working on to get easier access, or remove the wheel entirely depending on how much room you have. When looking at the suspension, you want to look for ball joints and other grease fittings. As you can see here, there's a grease fitting at the top. But not every car has the same grease points, so yours might not have one here. Then wipe off the grease fitting so you don't pump dirt in there. Push the grease gun adapter on and start pumping. Keep pumping until grease comes out and the color changes from dark to the color of the new grease. The idea is that you try to flush as much of the old, contaminated grease out as possible. When the majority of grease coming out is fresh, you can stop pumping. Then wipe the excess grease off. It's that simple. Another very common grease point is at the tie rod ends, which you'll find on both sides. Again, wipe off the sand and put the grease gun adapter on. Flush out the old grease and wipe off. And while you're working on the ball joints near the wheels and brakes, don't mistake the brake bleeder valve for a grease fitting. Although you won't be able to get anything in there without cracking the bleeder open, it's best not to try your luck. Your car might also have some other grease points on the front suspension, which are easy to find. Just look for the connected ends of the steering assembly. You'll see a rubber boot that needs to be filled with grease and a grease fitting on the other side. And if you're not sure, you can always look up the grease points for your specific vehicle. Wipe the dirt off and flush the old grease out. Remove the excess grease and you're done. Over time, the rubber boots might crack or tear, so make sure to check this. If they're broken like this one, you'll have to replace them, but we'll show you that in a separate video. If you're unlucky and the boot sticks and refuses to purge, which can sometimes happen if it's older, you want to try and wiggle a dull screwdriver along the thick edge to unstick it. Then massage it a bit to push the excess grease out. If you leave it overfilled, it will tear easier and might even burst. So make sure you don't leave it like that. And finally, the last place you should check is the drive shaft. At each end of the drive shaft is a U-joint, and unless you have a sealed drive shaft like ours, you're going to have a grease fitting near the edge of the U-joint or in the middle of it. So make sure to check this. That's all there is to it. Now you know how to grease your car. Thanks for watching. More videos are on the way, so be sure to like, comment, and share this video. It really helps us out a lot. Our content wouldn't be possible without the amazing support of our patrons and YouTube channel members, whose crew you can join via the links in the description to see our schedule, vote on future videos, get behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, and much more. This is Classic Car Maintenance, and we'll see you on the next one.